Hi, this is Brittany. We will be doing a texturized pixie on Brittany today. She has a little bit of regrowth and a little bit of growing out on the top, and we're going to be texturizing the very bottom and kind of just refreshing her pixie today, so we'll kind of get started. I'll be starting at the very bottom section, just giving her a nice soft tousled look at the bottom. Point cutting as I go, just to give it a little extra texture. Not taking out a lot of length, but giving her some good texture at the very bottom for movement. She has very fine hair, so we want to keep the layers a little bit longer, just so she gets some body and some volume. After I'm finished with the cut, I'll go through and give her a little bit of texture on her ends with the razor. And with this cut, it has a lot of versatility, so she can either air dry it, she can blow dry it, she can flat iron it, she can curl it with the iron, just to give her different looks. And she did tell me she likes to have a lot of volume in the top area, so we'll be leaving her top section a little bit longer just to give her some options when she's styling. But because her hair is very fine, I'm gonna point cut the whole haircut just so she doesn't get lines, and it'll give her a lot more variations on her styling. And this, she does have a lot of natural wave in her hair too, so she can either wear this curly or she can wear it straight. So this is her completed back section. She still has a lot of fullness up and through here, but as it goes down, it's tapered, but she still has a lot of softness on her hairline. And she can curl that up or leave it straight. Now we'll be moving on to her side. She did mention to me that she likes her points, so we'll be leaving those for today. And just kind of cleaning it up around her ear. But she does like softness. She doesn't like any harsh lines. I'll be pulling it back and over directing it just so she doesn't lose her front. And she has options. She can tuck it or she can straighten it and wear it flat down. And I will be moving on to her other side. Same thing we'll be doing on this side. Just a lot of soft texture, just so she keeps her length. She likes a very wispy pixie. Same thing with this side. We'll be dragging it and bringing it back to retain her length. Just connecting the back with the sides. So we have 2 finished sides, very textured, very wispy around her face. We'll be moving on to her top section, which I'll be beginning in the front just to retain her length. She did mention to me she likes a very long wispy bang because she pushes it off to her left-hand side. So I'm just over directing everything to her left-hand side. Really not taking much length off at all, just kind of texturizing her ends just to give her a little bit of movement since she wants to retain as much length as possible on the top. Bringing everything forward because she does tend to wear it more towards her face. And she does have a pretty obvious colic in her back area, so we'll be taking barely nothing off, just dusting it, just so it doesn't give her a hard time during styling. Just kind of dragging everything back towards the very back of her crown just to make sure that everything blends, but still retaining her length. Still very soft, still lots of texture. And for my final step, I'll just be going through and kind of just finishing it off with a little bit of texturizing up and through this top area just to give her a little extra movement.
Did you get signed in? Did you get signed in? Were you waiting to get on the iPad? Oh, you did on the phone? Oh, okay.
Still retaining her length.
Okay, good.
Very little is coming off only because her hair is fine and I just want to add a little texture to the ends but not thinning it out. I'm going to do the same thing around her hairline just to give her a little softness but not thinning it out too much because she is a blonde and we don't want to make it look sparse. I'm just gonna very lightly do it around her hairline just to get rid of any little long hairs. And make sure that she has a little movement back there also without taking away any of her fullness. Same thing on her left side, just to give her a little bit of softness, but still retaining her length. And she does have a little pops of purple in the front that we want to retain. Same thing in her bang area, just giving her a little bit of softness, retaining her length. This is a cute cut for the summer. Gives her a lot of different variations. She can slick it with gel and just wear it soft. She can add volume with a curling iron. She can do finger waves. She can do a lot of different things with this cut. Kind of customize it to her liking. For today, we're gonna blow dry it, give her some volume on the top. I'm gonna give her some wispies around the edges, give her some movement, something fun for the summer that she can maintain easily at home with effort, little effort. This is the final look. Lots of soft texture, lots of movement. I basically just used a flat iron, kind of popped out some pieces. I started with Mousse Lee by Cebu, put that in her root area. Then I blew dry it with a round brush And then I applied the Texture Addict from Cebu all throughout her hair and used my fingers to scrunch it just to give it volume, and then finished it off with the Cebu Finista spray and just sprayed it lightly on the ends just to keep it from getting flat in the humidity. And voila, this is our finished look. Thank you, Brittany.
Thank you. Love it.